Hi, everybody. I thought it'd be really neat to do 3 card readings for the new year. I had touched on it just a little bit yesterday in yesterday's show. I don't know if anybody had seen it. And what I'm going to do now is just start to smudge my cards and get ready to see what comes up for everybody. So thank you for the new subscribers. Karen, if you're there, I saw that you just subscribed, so I wanted to give a big, huge thank you for that. So I'm just going to start to smudge my cards and see what kind of response I get from everybody here. Let me see here. Yeah, basically, I have to get things, all set up with YouTube. I'm still trying to figure out how all of this works, that sort of thing. Because I've had YouTube for a long time, but I'm still, working my way. I've had good success with Facebook, and I'm trying to build that presence up here in YouTube. So if you're interested in a 3 card reading, put that in the comments and I will get to it. So I did a bunch of things yesterday in our Facebook show. Let me just see here. I want to make sure that my comments. Hi, Rita. Good to see you there. Awesome. So I thought it'd be kind of fun while I still had some time. It's obvious that I'm here at the store. I just did a huge 1-hour reading for somebody. And I'd like to see what we can do there. So hello, Dead Mirror. Good to see you here. And as I mentioned, we are doing 3-card readings. Like I said, I'm at the store, so I'm going to do the best I can to get in as many readings as I can for everybody for the New Year's and see what we've got going on. So as I mentioned before, please post it in the, if you would like that, or if you have a specific question that I can answer with a 3-card reading, put that in the comments, and then we can take that from there. Can everybody hear me well? It's kind of hard to tell with the, I'm on my computer here. Believe it or not, I kind of like streaming on my mobile devices a lot more, but YouTube won't let me do that until I have about 1,000 subscribers, so great. So post your questions. I have my cards here. I've been playing with them a lot today, and great. Thanks, Rita. I wanted to make sure. Sometimes I don't know. I don't feel that it's as accurate. It's really strange, as accurate on the computer as I feel it as it is on the mobile devices. I don't know if that makes any sense to anybody out there. But post what you would like here. I have my cards here. I'm going to do as many 3-card readings. I know this was kind of like a surprise. I posted it in our Facebook page as well. And we'll see if anybody is able to get on. And Happy New Year, by the way, to everybody that is here. It's nice to see faces. So post your questions. In the meantime, if there is no questions coming up yet, do I get, so this is from Dead Mirror, do I get a relationship? So just to be accurate, okay, Rita, we'll do that. So Dead Mirror, since you asked first, in other words, are you asking if you will have a relationship or a new relationship in 2020? Just post yes or no. I just want to make sure that I understand the question. In the meantime, I will do a little shuffle. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle this. I just want to make sure I got the context of your question correctly, Dead Mirror. So let me post this. And we have the Moon. We have the Justice card. So we have the Moon, the Justice card, and okay. Now, Dead Mirror is a kind of a odd thing. So maybe if you are up to it, to forgive me, my hair is in my face. New relationship. It's funny because The first card that came up is the moon. Alrighty. So we are talking about intuitive. The moon is also the divine feminine. So I have that there. Then the next card that we came at is justice. So this is the kind of thing that I'm kind of surprised they came up, because you're asking about relationship, and justice means whatever happens is justified. Alrighty. And then we have the Six of Swords. Alrighty. So I want to make sure that you say you see this. So dead mirror, it's funny. It's not necessarily indicating something new, but it's indicating moving away from something. Because if you look at this, I just want you to notice something. Do you see how it's like choppy waters here, but smooth all around here? So it's as if you're moving away from the situation and moving into calmer waters, which means something definitely a lot better. It's not necessarily indicating a new love, but certainly a calmer situation. I don't know if you're coming off of something that was a bit rough at this point, or you're still hurting from something that was a bit rough. And that's okay, because we have the Justice card in the center. So I want to put up all three cards. All right. And being that justice is in the center, it's saying that whatever happened was actually the right thing to do, because justice means something that happens is justified. So I'm not the type of reader that'll, blow smoke, up anybody's butt and sugarcoat anything. So to me, dead mirror, it's not saying no or yes, but it's saying that you're moving into a calmer situation than what was in regards to 2019. So I know a guy that we had a long eye contact. My friend, know him and his name. Okay, I'm not going to mention his name. Maybe it's about him. I kind of liked him, but I don't know. He is very mysterious. So I don't know. So I try to move on. So moving on would be the thing to do, because that is the third card. All righty. So if this card helps you, I hope it does, because this is about moving. Like I said, do you see how it's, like I mentioned before, the choppy waters there, and then it's moving into something calmer. Now, swords to me can also mean some sort of problems and issues. So that's also going to calm down and be calmer for you. So I hope that answers that question. Okay. And that, again, it has to do with 2019. All righty. So, yes, but I still have him on my mind. I don't know why. It's like I can't let it be. So, all right, let me throw a card on that, and then I'm going to go to Rita's message. So it's almost like, why is he still there on your mind? All righty. So I'm going to pull this card here. All right, so we got the Four of Wands. Now, as you can see, it's celebratory. To me, Wands has to do with that creative force, the creative mind, things that need to be, if you say you want to do something, then you do it, all righty? But it's celebratory nonetheless. So 2020 still looks positive on that, but you see something there. That's why it's on your mind. You want to start something here. All righty. So my suggestion is talk to him. Okay, yes, but I still have him on my mind. I don't know why. I can't let it be for what is. That would be a very, very deep reading, Dead Mirror. I think it's more than what I can definitely give here. But I suggest you, if you would like a full reading. I was scared that he did a spell on me. Now, so Dead Mirror, know if here is the right thing, but I can do readings, and obviously, you know that I do that. Hold on a second. It's telling me my connection is unstable here, so I want to close this down. Can you still hear me? It's telling me I'm having connection problems. I'm going to shut off some of my devices here. Unfortunately, my internet connection, which I thought was going to be a lot better than it was, is not. So I'm closing down some of my devices here right now. I hear you. Okay. I got this thing that's saying that it's unstable. So Dead Mirror, I do readings on Skype. Great. Hey, Tracy. I do readings on Skype, so you can always contact me and I could do reading. When I do readings like this, payment is usually by Venmo or PayPal or anything like that. Alrighty. So Dead Mirror, if you want to look at something, if we want to get a lot deeper, I think it's personal to you. And, did he do a spell? That's a very personal thing in a deep reading. I do a lot of those. Personally, I would need to do something more than just a 3-card reading on this. Dead Mirror, have you done a reading on this with anyone else, especially when it comes to the spell thing? Because a lot of the times, the least or the easiest solution is the best. Did you find out if this person has anybody else? It's that sort of thing, because it may not be spelled, but I don't want to misspeak about anything. I don't want to give you the wrong information, but it's still the reading looked very positive for you. Alrighty. So for you as on a personal basis and you directly, yeah. Alrighty. So let me go to Rita. And Rita, you ask, what do you see for my business growth in 2020? All right. So business growth for Rita. And by the way, Rita is also a reader. Oh, Rita. I think I need some more caffeine today, don't I? All righty. And put this here. So the first card, Rita, we got is, wow. Okay, we have the 6 of Cups. So that's looking very, very positive. And you can see the child giving a gift of love and flowers, to the other child. So this is very giving. The next card is the High Priestess. All righty. Dead Mirror, my Skype, it's Bernadette Montana. So you'll be able to find me. And with that, I have to friend you because I get spammed a lot on that. And I take payment by PayPal or Venmo or Facebook payments. You know how that works. So, okay, back to Rita. So that was the High Priestess card. And the third card is the 2 of Wands. Now, Rita, this looks amazing. Alrighty. And you could see that he has the world in his hands and he's just going forward with that. Alrighty. So, Rita, I don't know what the business endeavor is, but when I see the High Priestess, and being that that's a major arcana card. So Dead Mirror, we'll get to that when I'm done with the show here. And then I'll open up my Skype. I don't want to pull away the bandwidth from this. And then, it kind of falls on dead ears here. So Rita, this looks really amazing. Now, I was just about to say, when the High Priestess card comes into it, my opinions on this is that since she's the world's best teacher, there's a lot to give. So, for instance, and I'm just going to use myself as an example, I love to teach. And I think everybody's getting used to my style. So when I do the tarot for people, I also teach because I feel that my clients like that better. So the more that they understand about the tarot, the better it is. If you get my meaning on that. So I hope you understand what I'm saying here. But Rita is the opportunity to teach also a part of your business. So if you would just let me know, because I'm going to go on to Tracy's questions here too. So yeah, these are great cards, Rita. So this looks really, really positive. And if you're able to teach or have the ability to teach a little bit. Now, if it's not that you want to teach, because you could see he's looking straightforward with the world in his hands, because it's like the world is your oyster, to sound a little cliche. Well, then that means you have a lot, at your hands, and it's being given to you. And will you take? I love the fact that it's wands. So wands is that creative thing to me. So Rita, this looks wonderful. So I'm going to move on to Tracy. So, all right, let me go back to what you had mentioned, Tracy. And was there? Okay, so Tracy, my husband Bill wants to know if he should invest in an expensive embroidery machine. Will it be profitable? Oh, I've always wanted an embroidery machine. You know that? I do a lot of creative things. I love to do a lot of crafting. So let me move on to Tracy's question in regards to, yes, I have a class set up. I just did. Oh, that is fantastic. To clarify, the embroidery machine would be, yes. I got it, Tracy. Rita, this looks amazing. Sewing business. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let me just shuffle these up. It looks wonderful, Rita, especially when you get that high priestess. So you're already on the path, it looks. It looks like. I think we're all trying to get on this, right? We're all trying to figure out what we can do for the new business and everything. Okay, so Tracy asked if the embroidery machine will be a positive thing for the business. Okay. So the first card I got is the Queen of Cups. All right, you got that, Tracy? So right off the bat, that's looking really pretty darn good, okay? And I'm assuming it's something that he loves to do, because it's cups, and we're talking about love and emotion and stuff like that. So that's the first thing that popped up. And now we have the Six of Pentacles, all right? And we also have the Scale. So he needs to balance things out, alrighty, in regards to money, how much investment he wants to do, how much investment of time. When you know how that is. When you have the scales, you have to find that balance. Now, of course, I'm a Libra, so I would relate to that well. I'm trying to see if the lighting is right here. Alrighty, so we have the Six of Pentacles there. Alrighty, and now the next card is the Page of Pentacles. Tracy, this is looking pretty darn good. Alrighty. It seems to me that there's also a learning curve here. So I don't know anything about the sewing business or embroidery. With me, I always thought about it just for crafting on my own, because I do a lot of that stuff and I can never sit straight. So to me, Tracy, this looks real good. Just tell Bill to know that there's going to be a bit of a learning curve in order for him to achieve the goals that he wants to. Again, I don't want to step into it and say, yay, hey, it's this or that, when I don't know the ins and outs of your business. You know what I mean? But so far, all three readings here looks pretty good. And I'm really happy to see that, Tracy. That looks good. Now, I'm actually going to throw something out there. I was told that in YouTube, it was possible to do a split screen. So I don't know if anybody knows how to do that. I would love to get the feedback from all of you, because there are people that I would love. Thanks, Bernie. He loves to do. That's great, because that's going to be it. And like I said, there's a learning curve. If you know how to do split screen on YouTube, please let me know how to do that, because there are so many people that I could bring on as guests, and I just don't know how to do, it's kind of like picture in picture. And if you know how to do that, please let me know. I'm still trying to figure all of this out here. I'm going to talk to my nephew about it. Thank you, Rita. That'd be cool. I'd love to, we're starting out the New Year's with new things. And Dead Mirror, again, my Skype is, just look for Bernadette Montana and you'll see that. I think it should say Cornwall, New York, if you're able to see that. And of course, if anybody's looking for full Skype readings, I like to do Skype, or we could do at any other way on this Facebook Messenger. And in case you didn't know, Facebook Messenger is also run by Skype, so it kind of works the same way. So to let that know, to let you all know that. And again, if you know how to do that picture in picture using YouTube, that would be great. So if you would spread the word around about this. I don't have too many people here, so I'm not sure if there are any more questions that anybody would like me to answer. It says we have 4 people here, and I've done 3 readings. So if anybody else would like an additional reading, I'll be glad to do that. And then we'll just end. It's a short show because I don't see too many people on right now, but I'd be glad to do more. The last time I did this, I thought it was going to be a short show, and I wound up doing this for over an hour. I know most people are working right now or on vacation. And again, thank you, Rita. So I'm going to do, you know what? I'm going to do it. It's going to sound crazy, but I'm going to do this for myself. I am going out, but I'm going out extremely local, meeting with some loved ones at a restaurant, and they have a local ball drop here. So I'm just going to do a quick reading for advice for this evening. All righty. And let's see what I got. Trying not to be biased and not look at anything here. Okay. So I have the Knight of Pentacles. So what is your take on that? Just to give you, to make you a bit more interactive, I still say it's a good night, alrighty? And I kind of almost look at the horse as a mode of transportation, and I'm really not going to be driving at all. In fact, the street gets closed off. My car is going to be parked a block down, and I'm home in about 2 minutes because I live right in town where the ball drop is happening. This is the live one. Yes, Cheryl. So Cheryl, if you have something that you would like me to read on, I'm doing quick 3-card readings. Okay, so just post that here, all righty, and let me know. So I got Pentacles here. It looks like it's going to be a good night. Dead Mirror, I don't know if you can see it. I have herbs, I have incense, tarot, candles, jewelry. I do spell work for people. So it's a metaphysical shop. Alrighty. So I do all sorts of stuff. Lots and lots and lots of crystals. And so my advice today is to it says again, I'm stumbling on my words. I guess I'm a little hungry here. Short. I don't want to be writing it, but this is a very positive card with the discs. Also, be careful about my money because I want to hold on to that. So the Knight of Pentacles is somebody who's like a blue collar worker, somebody who's working hard for their money and all that other stuff. So I don't want to spend too much as well. The Page of yes, it does. Material enjoyment is good food. You rock. You absolutely rock, Rita. I love your input on this. I also, like I said, I looked at the horses, a mode of transportation as well. I try to think outside of the box. I hate that term. And I'm going to be careful about people around me. When I wish I could say that I could walk home, it's too long. It'd still be over a mile to walk home, even though that's not that bad. But I'm not going to be walking home in 20-degree weather, 1 o'clock in the morning. Safe and enjoyable night. Yes, you got it. Rita, that's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So that's my advice for tonight. And I know I'm going to sound redundant, but please don't drink and drive tonight. I will not be. I'm not much of a drinker anyway. So, and I'm on keto, so I have to be careful with all of that. So that's putting it out. So I hope everybody has a new year. So Cheryl, what kind of a question do you have? And if you would, just post it in the comments here. And we may just leave it at this point. And please, everybody, if you're here, please subscribe. As I mentioned before, YouTube no longer allows me to use my mobile devices to do live shows unless I have a thousand subscribers or more. So that would prevent me from being on the road because I have this big computer here at my store. And if I'm not able to do live stuff using my phone or my iPad, then I kind of lose the ability or the freedom to do so. So if I get up to 1,000 subscribers, then I can use my mobile device. Just to let you know. Safe, yes. I'm just rereading everything that I have here. So Rita, don't forget about those classes because that looks amazing. And I will be doing tarot classes and all sorts of different subjects. If anybody is not aware of, I also have on Facebook Breed's Closet, which that's the name of my store, Tarot and Divination Forum, and we go into some pretty heavy stuff there, which is really great. So Cheryl, you had mentioned that you want me to do a reading for you, so post that, and let's see what we've got coming for you. All righty. And does everybody have plans for tonight, by the way? And being home is also just fine. All right. So if I don't have anything else here, I may just leave this here, unless you have any questions. Okay. So it looks like it's quieted down a bit here. So have a most okay. I see a new subscriber here. So I wanted to see who's here. So again, I'm getting the connection is unstable, so I don't know why that is happening. So have a good night. If there's no more questions here, please feel free to reach out to me here. I'd be more than happy to do more of I like these 3-card readings, and it's kind of fun to do them off the cuff and see what everybody has. I will be doing more. We had our New Year's talk, and if you want to see that video, that was the one that I just did before this, and I put that up last night. So we'll take it from there, and have a most wonderful holiday, everybody. Please be safe, be mindful of everybody. Don't drink and drive, and don't drink to excess. It's not necessary at all. So you can always contact me on Facebook. You can always contact me here. Have a blessed New Year's, and we will talk soon. Bye-bye.